German photographer Karl Kloster. This photography was exactly the photography that inspired so many of the artists in the Art Nouveau movement, and we were able to draw on ourselves a beautiful influence for that particular culture.
The elven armor and the elven weapons are all, very much inspired by Art Nouveau and the use of natural elements. I remember designing a shield, a sort of a Celtic Art Nouveau Greek shield, if you like. I wanted to get that whole period of the Trojan War, with the really big shields, and the Celtic influence was very much in the designs and the relief, like the famous Battersea shield. And the Art Nouveau, because this vertical asymmetry is something that you can't always find in period defensive weapons.
John designed this shield really early on, and it did have a heavy influence. The combination of the metal and wooden finish.
Because they're wood elves, we thought there was a real opportunity to use wood in an unusual manner. We were looking at the Japanese samurai armor, which is like heavily made of wood, and the elves do amazing things with wood. So to me, it's such a natural extension, really, of their culture. Is why wouldn't they use wood and treat it in a way that makes it as hard as steel?
Often the key thing in distinguishing a suit of armour is in its silhouette, and in particular in the helmet. You can define a suit of armour by its helmet shape, and often you've found that iconic signature that will help make the entire suit of armour look different. So the key to cracking the elves in the third film was finding an iconic helmet shape that was totally different from Elrond's elves, from Galadriel's elves.
We have been very proud of the helmet designs that we've created on Lord of the Rings for the elves, and we wanted to influence these helmets similarly, but simply couldn't copy them because they're of a different elven culture.
The Proto elves in the Fellowship have that nice, amazing vertical fan-shaped blade on their helmet. One of the things we played around with quite early on was what happens if we just take that similar kind of blade shape and put it horizontal to give them a different look, a little bit more of an Eastern look.
I designed the helmet so it was sort of almost a separate faceplate. It came around with the cheek guards and sort of fanned vertically, so you got a really strong silhouette from the front.
Manipulated by my father.
So we knew that in the Battle of the Five Armies we would need a new serious orc to contend with. These guys had to be big and bad.
We were told very early on from Peter that he was keen to try to make sure that this force was easily identifiable as a military force, and I think the example he used was the Uruk-hai.
In the Lord of the Rings, we had kind of a super race of orc, the Uruk-hai, especially bred by Saruman.
And in terms of a piece of design, the Uruk-hai were outstanding. That was definitely one of the big challenges, was how do we come up with something even better. We wanted to have that visual nod to the Uruk-hai, but we wanted them to be their own thing as well. So we looked at these guys being the antecedents of the Uruk-hai.
And so that was the main brief that we were working to. The idea that these are the pinnacle of orcdom, that they are the biggest, the strongest, the meanest.
So we thought that they're going about to feel like the height of evolution as far as orcs go, even more kind of bestial and primal and violent and more bullish, sort of testosterone laden.
They feel older. They actually feel, like another generation. Aging warriors that can still hold their own.
Look old, which is really good. Compare all the rituals I know. They've got their conquest on their back.
We like the idea that one of the evil armies would stack the trophies of the beheaded soldiers onto shafts of wood, and then like a shish kebab stacked with fruit salad and marshmallows. And depending on how skilled you've been in battle, would determine how many heads you've got stacked on your stick.
I think if you want to do something like this, I think they should be almost made the length of the height of the helmet. Yeah, they're a bit too twee. This particular design. We'll probably see you on the battlefield, I'll be.
This is where John Howard really came into play, actually. some of the graphic shapes, blade-like shapes that he designed for some of the helmets we all loved.
I remember that whole idea of the sort of axe-shaped motif for the helmets came up really early. That whole idea of a weapon being part of a defensive piece of armor integrated in the helmet. It was actually some of the first drawings I ever did.
This very distinctive sort of blade shape became a signature look for these guys. They're a much more proficient armed force, and so their armor and weapons is a kind of reflection of that. It's meant to be brutal, efficient, and scary looking.
Whereas this is actually for just carving around the bone, just carve around the bone there, just right around the bone, just lift right off. And those dices, slices.
The armor that's extremely successful and it carries the big blade motif. Everything about it suggests an aggressive demeanor.
We'd always considered the Gundabad were a dying breed. They were the last of the purebred hawk, and you know we don't see them in Wrens probably because they've mostly been wiped out in the Battle of the Five Armies.
Very late in the piece, Pete realised that he actually needed another division of orc.
Originally, we just had the Gundabad army, seen in Dol Guldur in the second film. That was what we were always designing and what we manufactured and built for. But from a script point of view, there was a bit of a change in the story.
There is a second army. All breeds of horse and Gundabad orcs. They are almost